Have you ever found yourself staring at your cat, wondering why on earth do they sleep like that? Whether they're curled up tight, stretched out across the furniture, or somehow twisted into a position that seems impossible, these are the kinds of mysteries that every cat guardian can relate to. We spend so much time watching our cats sleep, and each position seems to tell its own story. But what does it all mean? Is your cat showing you how comfortable they are, or is there more behind these quirky poses? In reality, every twist, turn, and curl can give us insight into how our kitties are feeling, whether it's pure relaxation, anxiety, or something deeper. So let's jump in and decode what your cat's sleep style is really saying. Before we dive in, please subscribe to Wise Animals and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos. Curled up. The curled up position serves a crucial purpose: protection. By tucking their vulnerable areas, like their belly and throat, cats instinctively shield themselves from potential threats, even in the comfort of your home. This posture allows cats to feel safe, while still being able to spring into action if needed. Interestingly, this position also supports cats' muscle relaxation. When cats are curled up tightly, it helps them conserve energy by minimizing muscle activity, ensuring they're fully rested for their next burst of activity. Additionally, the curled up position might hint at your cat's emotional state. Cats that frequently sleep this way could be seeking a sense of security, even in a familiar environment. It reflects their cautious nature, always prepared for anything, even during sleep. On the side now, moving from the curled up position to the opposite. When a cat is lying fully stretched out on its side, if curling up helps retain body heat, then stretching out on their side is a cat's way of cooling off. In this position, cats press as much of their midsection as possible against the floor, helping them release excess heat. You're likely to see this posture when it's warm, as cats naturally look for ways to cool down, especially on hot days. However, there's more to this cat position than just temperature regulation. A cat that lies on its side with its belly exposed is also demonstrating a high level of relaxation and comfort. When cats reveal their stomach, a typically vulnerable area, it's a clear sign that they feel safe in their environment. Cat in the box. Why do cats love boxes so much? There are several explanations. First, one common belief is that cats retreat to boxes because they feel scared or unsafe. Being in an enclosed space gives cats a sense of protection, like a shield from potential threats. If your cat is also seeking out other tight spaces like drawers or hidden corners, it could be a sign that they're feeling anxious. This idea of seeking refuge in a confined space has its roots in the behavior of wild cats. In the wild, finding an enclosed spot can provide a sense of security, protecting cats from predators. However, the downside to this is that being in a box or tight space might limit their ability to escape quickly if danger arises, making it a less than perfect strategy. On the other hand, cats also use boxes as part of their natural hunting instincts. In the wild, cats will watch and wait, stalking their prey from a hidden vantage point before making a sudden, calculated pounce. A box can offer the perfect hiding spot from which to ambush their prey, even if it's just a toy or a curious movement in the house. Of course, there's another side to the cat-in-a-box phenomenon. It's simply adorable. Cats seem to love curling up in any box they find, and if you've got several around the house, your feline friend is probably already making themselves at home in them. Belly up. The next position is the belly up posture, sometimes playfully referred to as the sea otter position. Picture a cat lying on its back, with its belly fully exposed and paws in the air. It's hard to deny how irresistibly cute this looks, and if you've ever seen your own cat in this pose, you know what I mean. But beyond the cuteness, this position reveals something very important about your cat's mindset. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a cat's body. Exposing it completely would make them an easy target for predators. In the wild, this would be the quickest way for a predator to catch a cat off guard. So when a cat shows this part of its body while sleeping, it's a clear signal that they feel completely safe in their environment. If your cat chooses to sleep with their belly up, it's a strong indication they feel 100% secure in their territory. Your kitty trusts that their surroundings are safe, and they're confident nothing is going to disturb them. Eyes barely closed. Another intriguing sleep behavior in cats is when they sleep with their eyes barely closed, or even one eye slightly open. This light, half-awake sleep posture is often called sleeping with one eye open. And it's a perfect example of what we mean when we talk about a cat nap. In the wild, cats develop the ability to remain on high alert, even during rest. Sleeping with one eye open, both literally and figuratively, allows them to be ready to react to any potential threats or changes in their environment. This light stage of sleep enables cats to remain aware of their surroundings while still getting some rest. Cats can stay in this semi-awake state for hours, waiting for any stimulus that might require immediate action. Cats living in homes with more noise, whether from busy streets or bustling households, might adopt this behavior more frequently. It's a way for them to stay tuned in without fully waking up. You might also notice your cat's ears twitching during this light sleep phase. Cats' ears are like radar dishes, constantly rotating and scanning for sounds. When a cat is lightly napping, you'll often see their ears moving in response to any sounds or shifts in the environment. It's important not to confuse this with rapid eye movement, REM sleep, where cats might appear to be dreaming. In REM sleep, you'll see your cat's bodies twitch, paws moving as if they're running, or ears flicking. This is just normal muscle activity that happens during deep sleep, and it's perfectly healthy. Your cat may be dreaming of something pleasant, even if it looks like a chase. Loaf, the next position to explore, is the loaf position, affectionately named for its resemblance to a loaf of bread. In this posture, the cat sits with its legs tucked neatly beneath its body, creating a compact, cozy shape. It's a classic cat pose that you'll often see when your feline friend is resting, but not quite ready for deep sleep. In this position, cats are conserving heat, much like in the curled-up position. By tucking in their paws and limbs, they minimize exposure to cooler air, keeping themselves warm. But this doesn't necessarily indicate anything more serious, like discomfort or the need to be somewhere else. Sometimes, a loaf is just a loaf, a comfortable and relaxed way for cats to rest without fully sprawling out. Then there's the variation, the semi-loaf. In this version, the paws are partially out in front instead of fully tucked underneath. This semi-loaf position is a sign that your cat is relaxed but still aware of its surroundings, able to react quickly if something unusual happens. Paw over the eye. The next sleeping position is one of the most adorable, the paw over the eye position. While sleeping in boxes or sinks is undeniably cute, this one might take the crown for sheer charm. You'll often see cats do this during the day, especially when sunlight or another light source is a bit too bright for their liking. In this pose, the cat covers its eyes with one paw to block out light, creating a little personal shade so they can sleep more comfortably. Some might think it looks like the cat is trying to say, "I want to be left alone," or "the world is too much for me right now." But the truth is much simpler. It's really just about reducing the light and making their nap a bit more peaceful. Monreal Cat. Let's talk about the Monreal Cat position. Picture this: a cat stretched out along the arm of a chair, with its paws hanging casually over either side, resembling a monorail track. This is where the term comes from, and it can happen anywhere your cat finds a surface with edges to drape over, be it the arm of a chair, a couch, or even a wooden beam in a catio. This relaxed posture sends a clear message: comfort and confidence. When a cat assumes the monorail position, it's a signal that they feel completely safe in their environment. Our furry cat friends are so at ease that they're not even concerned about having their legs tucked in or ready to move quickly. The contortionist. Now, the contortionist position, a catch-all term for when cats sleep in the most bizarre, twisted positions that leave you wondering, how is that even possible? You might walk into a room and find your cat folded in half, limbs splayed in different directions, and think it looks uncomfortable. But to them, it's just another sign of ultimate relaxation. Cats have incredibly flexible skeletons, which allow them to twist and bend in ways that seem impossible to us. This flexibility is not just for show. It plays a crucial role in how cats navigate tight spaces, leap to high places, and even survive falls from great heights by twisting their bodies mid-air to land on their feet. Cats' skeletons are designed to allow an astonishing range of motion, which they fully exploit when sleeping. When your cat takes on one of these contortionist positions, it's all about comfort. They're simply letting their bodies flop into whatever position feels best in that moment. Pay attention to changes. Cats don't act in isolation, and their behavior, including how they sleep, is often a reflection of their overall state of well-being. If your cat has been sleeping in a particular position for a long time, it's likely just part of their usual routine. However, if your cat suddenly starts sleeping in unusual places or positions they've never adopted before, it's worth paying attention. For example, if your cat begins hiding in boxes or drawers unexpectedly, especially if they've never done so before, it could be a sign of discomfort or illness. Cats, being naturally stoic animals, often hide when they aren't feeling well. This is a survival instinct rooted in their wild ancestry. Showing weakness can make them vulnerable. In the wild, a cat that appears weak might easily become prey. So even when in pain, many cats will go to great lengths to hide it. If you notice changes in your cat's behavior or sleeping habits, consider consulting a vet. It could be a subtle indication that something isn't quite right with their health. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below, and consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.